John Burnett. I've been based at Bendemeer here for the last 60 years. Came home from school in 1970. We just had the 69 drought and went into the beef slump of 74. So I did a bit of tough stuff at the beginning and then had to work out how we we're going to make a living out of this game. The thing we did was develop a platform with 4 legs, and we call it our HGPs. H is for heterosis and hybrid vigour, G is for genetic gain, P is for the pasture development, and S is for the supplements we need to add to make it all work. 2 of those legs are solid and they just keep growing. That's the 2 in the middle. The genetic gain and the pasture development are continual compounding assets. 90% of what the beast ends up is what they eat, and it's important that we focus on breeding and developing a system where pasture is the key that drives it. So the 2 keys are the genetic gain and the pasture development. The pasture development, there's keys in that, and one of those keys that we use is Graslan. It's critical to our pasture development, and it's critical that we use it in the right place at the right time to do what we need to do. Our southern boundary at Bendemeer is state forest. We're aware of the value of that to the state, but it's no value to us. And it is to be treated with respect, but we need to develop our pasture on the freehold land that we own to create our business income. So we don't touch that, and one of the reasons we use Graslan is that we can control and put it accurately where we want it to be. We started using the pellets in early 2000s, so it's nearly 20 years of experience we have now. We're talking 80 to 90% control of woody weed species so that we can get 100% grass. That's the aim. It's the amount of grass and the quality of that pasture we need to develop. And it's about converting the nutrients and the water that we get from rain into pasture that we can feed to cattle. That's what we're aiming to achieve. In the last 5 years, we've done a lot more pasture development work with FMC and the different reps that have come and been involved. It's not just a matter of waking up one morning and deciding this is the country we're going to treat. It's a long-term development plan and strategy that we use. When we go into a paddock, we like to take the control of that whole paddock so that we're not chopping and changing and we're not having areas that get flogged by livestock and areas that have missed. So we map a paddock, we work out what species we've got, we work out what the soil types are, and that's not my job, that's a team effort between the FMC staff and the grazier. We need to be able to do that as a joint effort to get the right results. We try and stock lightly for that first year to give that grass the best chance to recover. And it's never been an issue to get that grass response so long as we manage the stocking rate to suit where we're at in the cycle. So we might be light for the first year. If we blade plough, we can run nothing for 12 months. With the pellets, we're light for the first year, but as each year improves, our grass cover improves and our productivity improves. And once we started the Graslan and development program, it's a compounding thing. The first year it hurts the cost of the operation. By the 5th year, the original work is paying for the cost of the new work. So it's a compounding interest type gain that we're getting. And we spend $70 to $100 an acre on land to develop it. That land at the moment's worth $600 to $800 to $1,000 to $1,500 depending what it is. But we're getting more than our money's worth out of using pellets.